fill all the gaps in the front, so those people who comes later have got some space. And if you have mobile phone, please switch it off or put it silent kindly. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهدي الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون ولو كره الكافرون. أما بعد فخير الكلام كلام الله عز وجل وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. يقول الله عز وجل في كتابه العزيز: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. O you who believe, fear Allah as should be feared. And die not except in the state of being Muslim. Follow Islam by following the Quran and Sunnah. And live Islam as a way of life. You'll have peace and success in this world and the great reward in the hereafter in Jannah, inshallah. My dear brothers and sisters, respected elders. The subject of my khutbah today is about أهمية الزكاة الركن الثالث في Islam. The importance of zakah, the third pillar of Islam. Whenever we read Quran, we found 3 repetitive verses always comes. And every verse has got 2 subjects. Whenever one subject mentioned, the second subject comes with it. One of them is أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول. Whenever mention that أطيعوا الله, mention أطيعوا الرسول. The second one is اعبدوا الله وبالوالدين إحسانا. Always comes like that. And the third one is أقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة. Alhamdulillah, as Allah makes the zakah one of the pillars of Islam. And it's always linked with the prayer. In Surah At-Tawbah, Allah says that فَإِن تَابُوا وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةَ فَخَلُّوا سَبِيلَهُم. In another verse in Surah At-Tawbah, فَإِن تَابُوا وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةَ فَإِخْوَانُكُمْ فِي الدِّينِ الَّذِينَ إِن مَّكَّنَّاهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ أَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةَ وَمَا أُمِرُوا إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ حُنَفَاءَ وَيُقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَيُؤْتُوا الزَّكَاةَ. Always, whenever mentioned salah, zakah comes with it. And the Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith number 3 in Arba'in Nawawi that the Islam was built on 5 pillars: Shahada, Salah, Zakah, Sawm and Hajj. And in the same book, 40 Nawawi book, Arba'in Hadith, there are 5 hadiths mentioned about Zakah, 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 which is 8 of the book, 8 of the hadith in that book mentioned talking about Zakah. And Allah has warned us if we don't pay Zakah in Surah At-Tawbah, وَالَّذِينَ يَكْنِزُونَ الذَّهَبَ وَالْفِضَّةَ وَلَا يُنْفِقُونَهَا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ فَبَشِّرْهُمْ بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ يَوْمَ يُحْمَى عَلَيْهَا فِي نَارِ جَهَنَّمَ فَتُكْوَى بِهَا جِبَاهُهُمْ وَجُنُوبُهُمْ وَظُهُورُهُمْ هَذَا مَا كَنَزْتُمْ لِأَنفُسِكُمْ فَذُوقُوا مَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْنِزُونَ. When the Prophet ﷺ sent Mu'adh bin Jabal to Yemen, told him that the first thing, teach them about believing Allah. If they have done that, then teach him about the prayer, 5 daily prayers. If they have done that, then teach him about zakah and tell them it's a duty that the rich people should pay to the poor. Why we choose this topic today? Some people say that maybe there is more subjects more important than this topic. But if we are patient and we listen to the end of the khutbah, inshallah we'll realize that this topic today is very important in a daily life as a Muslim. For many reasons. One of the reasons that a lot of Muslims think that Shahada, Salah, Sawm, they are fara'id, and Hajj maybe. But Zakah, they think Zakah is a charity, is a voluntary, it's not compulsory like other pillars of Islam. How many times you hear many years, listen to the khutbah, somebody, the khatib talk about Zakah. I've been doing this with the blessing from Allah Azza wa Jal for 20 years. This is my 3rd time talking about Zakah, which is I should also put some blame on myself not mentioning it more often. If you go to any Islamic library, you'll find hundreds of books about Tawheed, about Salah, about Sawm, about Hajj, but you'll find hardly one book about Zakah. I don't know why. A lot of people concerned about the prayer, and they forget about zakah. Also, although that the prayer and zakah link together, and Allah linked them in the Quran, more than 30 verses, 30 situations there. Some of the Sahaba said that Allah will not accept your prayer if you don't pay zakah. And one of the first important job Abu Bakr radiallahu as a Khalifa, he fought the people who differentiate between Salah and Zakah in Harb al-Ridda. And we know what happened there. Many verses in the Quran, Allah encourages us, وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا بِأَمْوَالِهِمْ وَأَنفُسِهِمْ. In some other verses, وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ وَأَمْوَالِهِمْ. Always link your life and your wealth. Make struggle and mujahada. The same thing as the tongue can take us to paradise, and the tongue can take us to hellfire. If we control our tongue and use it in the right way, it can take us to paradise. If we abuse it and swear and use it for lying, it can destroy us. But the hadith said that وَهَلْ يُكَبُّ النَّاسُ فِي النَّارِ عَلَى وُجُوهِهِمْ إِلَّا حَصَائِدُ أَلْسِنَتِهِمْ. The same thing as the tongue, we can control it, can take us this or that. The same thing, the money can also take us to paradise or can take us to the hellfire. If we know, if we earn it from the halal things and spend it on the halal, then Allah will give us, forgive us and maybe take us to Jannah because of this. And if we use it and earn it from haram and spend it in the haram, it might destroy us. What's the meaning of zakah? Zakah is not a tax collection, like by force you have to pay like a taxman. It's not voluntary contribution like charity. It is an act of worship. It is a fard enjoyed by Allah on us that we need to pay that. The benefit of zakah, when you pay zakah, it purify your soul. It purify your nafs from greediness and selfishness. It purify your money, that your money become halal and invested in the good way there. It's also duty that the rich people should pay to the poor. Allah said, خُذْ مِنْ أَمْوَالِهِمْ صَدَقَةً تُطَهِّرُهُمْ وَتُزَكِّيهِمْ بِهَا. Khudh is an amr, an order. Take money from them so that will purify them, make them tazkiyah and tathir. And what the Prophet ﷺ said, حَصِّنُوا أَمْوَالَكُمْ بِالزَّكَاةِ وَدَاوُوا مَرْضَاكُمْ بِالصَّدَقَةِ وَأَعِدُّوا لِلْبَلَاءِ بِالدُّعَاءِ. If you want to protect your wealth, your property, pay zakah. If you want to cure your illness and diseases, make sadaqah. And if you want, whenever there is a calamity, the best thing is to do dua for that. To whom we should give zakah? Everything in Islam, there is an answer. There is no other ideology, there is no other religion, there is no other better book than Islam and the Quran. And all the answers are in the Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet. Where to give zakah? Allah says in Surah At-Tawbah, there are 8 categories which you should give zakah. إنما الصدقات للفقراء والمساكين والعاملين عليها والمؤلفة قلوبهم وفي الرقاب والغارمين وفي سبيل الله وابن السبيل. This sadaqat should be to poor people, to the needy, to those who collect funds for that, to those who attract the hearts to make them Muslims, to those free captives, to those who have got debt, to those whom Allah has caused, to those who are traveler has got difficulty. Then at the end of this verse, Allah says, فَرِيدَةً مِّنَ اللَّهِ. It's compulsory, obligatory from Allah. وَاللَّهُ عَلِيمٌ حَكِيمٌ. The Prophet ﷺ said, warn us, مَنْ آتَاهُ اللَّهُ مَالًا وَلَمْ يُؤَدِّ زَكَاةَهُ مُثِّلَ لَهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ شُجَاعًا أَقْرَعًا. ثم تلا هذه الآية ولا تحسبن الذين يبخلون بما آتاهم الله من فضله هو خيرا لهم بل هو شر لهم سيطوقون ما بخلوا به يوم القيامة. The Prophet ﷺ said, whoever Allah give him wealth and money and does not pay zakah, on the day of judgment Allah will send him a poisonous snake, will encircle his body and will bite him, will say, I am your wealth, I am your treasure. Then the Prophet ﷺ recite this verse, don't think that those people who accumulate the wealth are good for them, but are very bad. They will be, encircled around their neck. Human nature, that we love money and we want to keep the money. This is what Allah says, وَتُحِبُّونَ الْمَالَ حُبًّا جَمًّا. Also the Prophet ﷺ said that if the son of Adam has got a mountain of gold, he wish he have another mountain as well. Greediness and all. But what we have to do today to encourage us is to train ourselves to do infaq, fi sabilillah, in a good cause. How we can do these things there. And if you look at the society, can divide it into 2 parts. Society without faith, without Islam, and society with faith and Islam. If you look at the society without faith, without Islam, you can see What's the society about? They love become materialistic. They love